Hello and welcome to the Sew Along. Today we are creating the puzzle star block. For this block you will need 3 5.5-inch squares of your focus fabric and 3 5.5-inch squares of your background fabric. You will also need 1 6.5-inch square of background fabric. We are going to be making half square triangles using the 4 at a time method. When I use this method, this is the chart that I refer to calculate what size square I need to start with. So we will sew these squares right sides together and we will sew around the perimeter. After you have each square sewn around the perimeter, then you will cut on the 2 diagonals to make 4 half square triangles. At this point, it's a really good idea to square up your half square triangles. Using the chart does not give you a lot of wiggle room, but you may find a small amount of adjustment needs to be made. I use the Clearly Perfect slotted trimmer, which is a very easy method. You only have to trim 2 sides, and you can also trim off your dog ears as well. You can see that I have a very minimal amount of waste at the end of my trim, but sometimes that can be enough to throw your blocks out of alignment, so make sure that you do trim up each unit as you go. Press all of your triangles open, and now you are ready to place them into your final block configuration. Now all that's left for you to do is sew your units together, creating a top, middle, and bottom section. When you sew those 3 sections together, you will need to make sure that your center seams are pressed in opposite directions so that they will nest together nicely and create your final block. You will need 2 of these puzzle star blocks for your quilt. And this is the progression of the quilt so far. If you have enjoyed our sew along, subscribe so that you will be notified of when we sew the next block. Thanks for joining me. Happy quilting!